This is Neon because very few teams play it. This is the only squad in NA to do so, but it's an eco round in this one. Leaf has Bladestorms already close corners. He ain't ready for this. I'm not sure if he'll even suspect it. He's just around, barrel spotted. Leaf should be able to finish this one, and he does. Even clears out a little more, gets away without even having to use the dash. That could prove big in towards this late round, because if that Bladestorm has to re-clear some space dry, he still has the get out of jail free card, and he wants more towards mid.
Full util here to take this fight. One knife to be tossed out. Doesn't find the kill, so we'll just back away, look to reset the player advantage. I don't think Ye brought a weapon into this round, so finding the kill, sure, onto the tour de force is nice. Unfortunately, that's not a weapon that works well in anybody else's hands. Ooh, nice flash right on in to the fast lane. It's going to deter Victor for now as they back away the A site once more, the final destination here for Optic Gaming. This time, though, Cloud9, they're ready for it. Sky smokes down, flashes on the opposite side. Seekers looking to clear as Leaf goes up top. He doesn't find anything, and he just gets nothing at all. Finally, he'll start to help his team out, but he's blinded up and taken down. As Zeta fights back for one more. The Stinger, always good for one in games like this, and Mitch now has to be good for two. The Marshal in hand and util to play with. Plant goes down. It's FNS just on the other side. Marv down towards long. The close angle goes the way of the breach, and we're one round in striking distance here for Optic.
In towards this one, despite taking a tough early loss, all their flash agents were still alive, so these executes are super strong. The Brim utility, I don't think that's something we've talked about a whole ton, but in towards these post plants, it's so good. 20 seconds on that smoke.
Yeah.
You practically have to disrespect it, or half that spike timer is just going to be gone, and there's 3 of those. Really tough to break, and, well, in this round, it's going to be fast out towards that A short control yet again. Leaf wants to duel. He's past the breach util, but does have to get out of dodge.
And Leaf trying his darndest to get something going for Cloud9, but Optic, they just won't allow it. They sneak away there. Sure, Ye took some damage, but he's healed back up once more, thanks to that regrowth from Crashies. And Leaf just been quiet here on the defensive side of things. Hasn't been able to get that ball rolling. Whereas Marv, on the other hand, he's been having himself a pretty strong attack. Needs to be wary of the flash just around the corner, and he is going to back away. And they give up this A short position. All 5 in tow now for Optic, looking to head the opposite way.
Still, there's Killjoy utility up. Out towards this site. This is an intentional play for Cloud9. They realize that A site has been the bigger issue for them. They've struggled in those retakes, so they're fine to concede this space. Even a well-timed smoke out of Vanity, that should delay. Do they respect it? There's a case to be made for just going through. You have the flashes to do so. That looks to be the plan. Reach flash queued up. Aftershock goes on in. They're just going to hit this one off the Rolling Thunder, but again, no one there to receive. Cloud9, an opportunity in the retake, and practically all their util is still there. Both Zeppa and Zeta have the flashes, have the stuns to work with to fight back through this one. The question now is, how does Optic plot? Because there's a position for Victor to reflank Garage in the late round, as C9 already out.
And util queued up. You see the aftershock clear out the cubby. Shots up on top of the box will find damage onto Leaf, but nobody falling just yet. Here comes the incendiary, though. It might be a second too late. Orbital strike on top of it, and the spike goes halfway. FNS the first to fall, but Optic, they strike back for 2, and now Zeppa, the last one remaining, as he's stuck on the site, and he is pitched and Marv.
The delay, and now in this one, they might just want to hit this C site straight up. However, in mid, there has been aggression out of C9. 3 players pushing that direction. They could flank this in towards the retake. However, the weaponry not good whatsoever to do so.
It is not great. I think Vanity was hoping to play maybe a little tighter angles with that bucket in hand, but instead he's forced back towards that garage area. Well, all 5 from Cloud9 actually forced into that area. Incendiary queued up. Toss backside. Leaf on the inside. And Zeta gonna get things started. 2 huge kills with the Sheriff. Fortunately, Victor's there to trade it back. The Rolling Thunder, though, gonna find the stuns. And Optic, they're starting to crumble. More flashes means more frags. And Ye from downtown will fall to the frenzy as Vanity gets the spike halfway. Gonna toss it on over to Mitch to have the lockdown online. It's a thrifty round for Cloud9.
Not enough time to establish in their post plant. Not enough clock ticked away to be able to rely on that Brim utility. And, I mean, just this execution is beautiful. You have the breach flash going in towards main. You have the sky flash going on the right side of the cloudburst. You have that cloudburst separating, cutting the angles down and isolating those players.
Actively, after Optic Gaming are able to hit those sites and take them successfully. Now they need to work on holding them, but rifles in hand here for Cloud9, and look at the aggression down mid. Mimi, one already up into window, and Vanity just on the corner, finding the kill on the Crashies. This right here is the go button for Optic. They have to push forward because they've got players at their heels, and fortunately the site is open. It'll be a 5v4 retake here unless Optic can find something on the cross out towards Garage, but there's nothing there. Spike planted, lockdown here. Aftershock queued up. Is that the land on? Yes, it is. The lockdown destroys, so they don't have to worry about it. They try and fight forward, and Mitch gonna get caught with some util in hand. He'll eventually fall. Leaf there to trade, but we go back and forth. Red and blue are finding these kills, but Vanity, he just likes to stick the spike, and he's not going half this time. He's going all the way.
He finishes it on off. Vanity holds his nerve, takes it down. His teammates do enough to buy the time. See post plant, but again, no time to think. Optic is keeping this pace fast, but they could be walking in towards a stacked site. He has two players here, utility to play with, and that breach in towards the link.
Flash out, doesn't find too much. Instead, they look up, they see Vanity, but they can't answer to him. It's Mitch instead. The high-low works in favor of Cloud9, and Optic got to go back to the drawing board. No, they don't. They rotate out towards A-Long and maybe looking to hit this way. They've had that teeter-totter strategy. Unfortunately, this teeter-totter, it's broken. It's out of commission. The Seekers are going to reveal these positions.
And they've still lost that space in C-Long. Leaf is holding that close corner. The Seeker showing someone still in sewers means that Cloud9 are happy to continue this hold heavier towards the A side of the map. They have Killjoy utility if B is committed. They have their Sky in Garage to buy time, and they have that push up for Leaf. These three players are fine to play this position, and again, they're set up towards a retake. Fan advantage. Do not even give Optic an opportunity to get a kill. They will contact out onto this site, but a well-timed molly will separate and force them to show intent. Spike is coming down here for the retake. It could look very, very potent unless Victor can maybe make a play. He looks like he wants to fight forward, just close in on the smoke here. Deny Cloud9 before they can get deep.
Sky smokes down, Aftershock just from the outside. Op shot to land in the face of Vanity to even the odds. Now a 4v4 here in the retake with Cloud9. Working against the clock, they're going to have to pull the trigger as Ye's giving up the angle out towards Long. Mitch to push through the smoke. Leaf here as well, but they're all starting to get cut down. It's all up to Zeppa, and he's not going to do it. It's Ye for 3.
One interesting kind of exchange between these two compositions is that Mitch's ult will practically never find value because of FNS's utility, and we'll talk of FNS. Big util for him. Pretty lesser buy here for Cloud9 to do with the Blade Storm, but it's immediately taken down. I love that from Ye. He takes the forward fight, but there's so little risk to him because it's immediately just a rendezvous away. This should prompt Optic to head something in towards B or C. B is their decision. They have the dog to clear. They'll soon realize that this space is completely free, and it looks like they might want to fight for link control. That's my question. Do they continue this push, or do they realize it could be an eco, respect that, and just hold back on the site, try and play range? There's always a danger either decision you make.
Is that the only weapon really to worry about from these longer angles? I say that, but we've already seen the Sheriffs really start to pop off, and Zeta has one for himself. Flash out to find the blind on this gun. Mitch, another one to follow, and okay, there's that rifle coming online. Zeppa, though, going to be sat down. Unfortunately, Mitch just couldn't trade. He's leaping around. The headhunter will finally grab the kill. It's 6 kills in the last 2 rounds for Ye. The impact that this player has had for his squad, especially on this attacking side, has been huge. Zeta tries to find something on the way out. The Bucky, not what it used to be, unfortunately, for Vanity, and we're all tied up at 11. With the trusty judge, we have rifles in hand, so no ults. Should be fine, but like you pointed out, Mimi, this is a very important round to pick up for Cloud9, and in way of economy seed, 800 credits, the most that anybody has on their squad.
It's a tough one. B-side, again, is the softest point in this defense for Cloud9. They don't even have information utility here. Instead are just reliant on Zeta holding in towards the link to shut down. They realize now the B-side has been taken. It's a Neon tapping on the spike, but no commitment off it. They were just trying to bait out a re-aggression from Cloud9. Now they will commit to this spike plant, and Cloud9 might let them go for it. They're dashing in already.
The judge, unfortunately, didn't have the range, but Leaf going up top has the angles as Victor tries to leap away. Leaf won't allow it. He's finally answered, but 2 for 1 in favor of Cloud9 as a Trailblazer. Quickly taken down, a flash onto the inside as Crashies tries to stand and fight inside the dark cover, but finally the judge will start to get the value. And FNS and Ye, they've got to piece it together as Ye finds 3 again. It's Cloud9 to come out on top. 9 kills in the last 3 rounds for Ye. Unfortunately, just didn't have it in the tank this time around, and Cloud9 resecure a lead.
It was both a Vanity Smoke and a Cloudburst to work with, but Optic returning to the pace. It's a C-split in this one.
Vanity forced away. Overdrive now online, but nobody here to receive on the site. Cloud9, they've conceded. They give it up, no harm, no foul, and an operator found, and a kill as well. Vanity falls, Yay out on top. Cloud9 down 1 as Marv will look to get that spike planted. Seekers out to reveal positions, and look at the health damage taken. Leaf and Zeppa are so low here in the retake, and FNS, look at this position. Who checks this box? If anybody. And speaking of checking boxes, Yay checking the boxes for kills. Finds a second on the round as FNS will close out the kill onto Mitch. And once more, the lockdown. It's absolutely zero value. A 2v4 with low HP, and now no HP for Cloud9. We're headed to overtime.
Push down C long. Maybe try and find himself in the A cubby, or excuse me, the C cubby yet again. His orb has been recovered. They're putting priority on those Seekers.
Looking to find the read onto how Cloud9 are playing this one, and it's quick out towards the B site. Vanity a little slower to get onto the site as Marv just on the inside of the dark cover. Could play the linchpin here. No incendiary to stop the plan. An aftershock to try and find the kill, but instead it's Vanity popped in the back of the head as he tries to sneak away. Now Leaf on the angle, able to spot the weapon and find the wallbang. So Marv will fall, but the back and forth ensues as Victor scoops up one for himself. Zeppa is there to answer, and here comes the rest of the cavalry as Zeta. He's across the map.
No aftershock.
And he's got nothing here to stop him, to get him off this spike. Fortunately, it's just a tap, so he still has time. Now he fights his way forward. He finds a kill onto Crashies. He looks the wrong way, and FNS will punish as Optic take the lead in overtime.
Yeah, that fight could have been so good, but it's planted for the other side. He has no stun, no aftershock. None of the abilities that could have delayed, could have denied in any way on towards that spike. So Optic win it. Gonna try and play for this orb out towards A, at least get that up for their Sky. They get Leaf into an aggro position, A lobby, but Ye's holding for it, and Ye has the punish.
And they just know. They know that Leaf is going
So
to try
disciplined.
to be that player. They're trying to create some space. Leaf wants to get out and ahead, but Optic refused to allow it, whether it be
Stun.
nobody there or everybody there. And the stun is perfect, but Victor again is answered as Ye looks to clear things out. He pushes backside, finds a kill onto Zeta, but Zeppa once more won't go down without a fight. He finally falls, and Mitch now has all the weight on his shoulders. A Sky Smoke just in front. FNS to close us out, and it's Optic to scoop up map number 1.